I wanted to ask RA to retell the story you told before you jumped on about how you guys originally first met.
Yeah, almost 14 years ago, Shawn. You're the guest. You could tell it.
Oh, you go ahead. You're better at telling stories. You're the protector of the cup, the Holy Grail for an evening in a shady bar in Charlestown. Yeah.
It was January of 08, I believe, and nobody. It was a Sunday. It was, I think, the NFL championships were that day. It was some playoff day, fun playoff games that day, and in walks Thornton holding the cup on his shoulder like he's like at a union job or something. And there's probably 15 people in the bar. Again, it's a Sunday night. It's January. The Bruins haven't won the cup in 36 years. But he, of course, had rights prima nocte because he had won it before. He basically commandeered the cup from the Wives Carnival and just started popping in every bar in Boston. And he popped in the Spud, the Ironside Grill, and we hadn't met before. Of course, I was straight out of Central Cast. I had the Scally cap on, Bruin shirt, so I couldn't even have faked it. He puts the cup on the table and he with 2-finger point hard in my chest. He's like, make sure no one picks it up. And he walks over to get a bar. I call my father. I was like, Dad, guess what? I'm babysitting the Stanley Cup. He's like, what? I'm like, I'm down the Spud. So, and then he took it to Sully's. He took it all over town. I think half the town got their picture with it.
How did you have it middle of the season though?
So it was the Bruins Wives Carnival, and they had it. And Mike Bolt was the keeper of the cup, and I know Mike from Toronto. He was my guy with all my days with the cup, and then obviously the parties after the season and all that stuff. So he's like, Thordy, I want to grab a beer. I was like, all right, let's go. I know somewhere we can hide. And he's like, but I got to bring the trophy. I can't just leave the Stanley Cup in a hotel room. I was like, bring it. So that's kind of how. Yeah. I felt awkward. I mean, like you said, Boston hadn't won it in 36 years, and here I am parading around Charlestown with it over my shoulder. It wasn't it was the most humble thing to do, but he wanted to grab a beer. Is the only way we could make it happen.
No shocker, considering half of your stories result in the cup being involved in some way or another.
Yeah,
or a bar.
But that's how it is. Like that guy, the keeper of the cup, he couldn't have just gone out with a beer for you and left the cup in the hotel room. Like he has to be by this thing's side, like it's the fucking president of the United States of America or something.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Well, maybe he doesn't trust himself.
Exactly.
Missing once.
But you did say you were going to bring it back, and 3 years later you won, and you brought the cup back to the Spud. Many a word.
All me, obviously. The only reason we won the cup, all me.
Big time.